Hi, I'm Meera Allen and welcome to your Manifesting Destiny moon update for this coming full moon, which is in Virgo on the 13th of March. Now it's happening early hours of Monday morning, so for the Eastern Standard Time for Sydney, that'll be, I wrote it down, it will be at 12:53 a.m. And no, that was for Sunshine Coast, but for Sydney it will be at 1:53 a.m. so almost 2 a.m. on the early hours of Monday morning. So if you like to think of it, it's more Sunday night, which is really while you're in your sleep. You'll be feeling the effects of this full moon if you're not feeling them already. So what does full moon in Virgo mean for you? If you think about Virgo, it is that earthy sign, and it's almost opposing, of course, the Piscean nature of that watery intuitive sign. So we've got these two elements, and it can make us feel quite stuck in the mud when we've got this earth kind of bogging us down, and that feeling's been amplified of all the things that we need to do and get done, and they're really earthy, sometimes quite boring detailed things. And then we have the intuitive Pisces nature of our feeling and our self-growth. So this time we could have been quite internal and been a bit of a hermit and need that time to tuck away. I've certainly been doing a bit of that, and it is, though, after this reflection we are now shifting out of that a little bit. So think of those areas in your life where you go, okay, these are the earthy details that I need to get on top of those things to do lists, and maybe boring mundane things that you need to do, whether it's for your business or for your day-to-day life, or those practical earthy things that you want to get done and achieve, even doing some journal writing, doing some goal writing, and actually having the time to do those things. It could be admin, paperwork. I've been dealing with a lot of car registrations and changing states and all that kind of thing, so the bureaucracy of paperwork. So there are all those aspects. But then there's also the beautiful aspects of Pisces, and when we've done those earthy details in the work, the Pisces, the dreamy and that intuitive part of ourselves gets to be truly manifested. So an example of that has been some of the paintings that I've painted. I've been able to sell prints of and touch upon them and sell them to people that really have resonated with them in that intuitive way, yet I've had to do the groundwork and find quotes of places and ring around and do all the boring kind of measurements and the structured kind of Virgo earthy side of it beforehand, so I knew where I had to position when I could actually create those things and sell them on and let people enjoy them. So it's really where your inspiration meets and your intuition is meeting the groundwork and the practicality that you've put on. I've also been sitting on some ideas since 2014. You know, these are very Piscean, lofty ideas, and they're finally coming to fruition in this lead up of this full moon. I'm starting to see those seeds that have been sprouting towards those things, and they are earthy things now that are becoming more tangible rather than just the lofty ideal or the logo that I created, and now it's becoming what I saw in those visions years ago becoming a reality in the earthly realm. So it is a good time to dig up so many of those past ideas that have sort of niggled in the back of your mind. Do it in that Piscean way where they're the things that lift you up and raise your vibration. And what are those things that you feel, yeah, I'm pulled towards that? Now go and be earthy and practical about it and write a plan, or contact the people that you need to contact that you know can fill those gaps where you don't have those strengths. I've been really doing that a lot lately and receiving those people in my space, and they just happen to know exactly what my plan is, and they happen to have the skill set that I don't have. So it's a time to network. It's a time to bring your dreams, your ideals together with the practicality of where you want to go in a very simple, structured format. It can seem like two opposing forces that can be at war, so then you might feel a stalemate and get stuck. But as best you can, trust in your intuition and tie up loose ends and do the practical work that you need to. It is a brilliant time for that, and everything, of course, on a full moon is amplified. So use the power of this full moon in Virgo with the sun in Pisces to really get you another step forward towards your dreams coming to fruition. I'm Meera Allen. If you're enjoying these moon updates, please subscribe below. And for those of you that do not know your moon sign, or you don't know your rising sign, and you want to have a session done. It is very much an intuitive, as well as looking at both the practical and intuitive side of your astrological chart with your numerology. And you can send me a comment or an email at Meera at Manifesting Destiny, or check out my Facebook page, Manifesting Destiny. Thank you so much for being here with me. Happy full moon in Virgo, that beautiful earth sign, this Sunday evening, late, early hours of Monday morning. Dream yourself into them, but have the practicality to make them happen. I'm Meera Allen. Hope you enjoyed. Have a beautiful full moon.